more matters.
Coming up on NC1 Today. The fall campaign season is officially underway today, and the candidates are getting down to business. Tracy Potts is live in Washington with the latest on Decision 2016. Then, Congress gets back to work. Lawmakers return to Capitol Hill today after their month-long summer recess. What critical issues will demand their immediate attention? And fall is on the way, and that means it's time to start thinking about seeds. We dig deeper in this week's Botanical Garden, Tuesday, September 8th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today.
And a good Tuesday morning, everyone. You're looking at a live shot in Sturgis, where breaking news overnight, the Full Throttle Saloon in Sturgis completely engulfed in flames. You can see they have fire trucks on scene. It's just been a really devastating scene up there in Sturgis, and like we said, it was just breaking overnight, but completely engulfed in flames.
Yep, numerous fire agencies, we've been told, were responding to that fire. Just huge, and really it's been, like a month since the rally? Devastating news for the folks there.
No, it is devastating news, and we have our own News Center 1, Monica Davis, live in Sturgis this morning with all the latest details. Monica, what are you seeing, and what can you tell us?
The iconic Full Throttle Saloon has been reduced to embers. The fire beginning during the early morning hours. The main building is no longer standing, and the flames spread to other parts of the venue as well. Multiple fire departments were on scene, including the Sturgis and Vale Fire Departments and the Fort Meade Fire Department. Sturgis Fire Chief Tom Trigg says there are no theories on how the fire began and will be a continuing investigation. Fire Marshal Cliff Dahl was on scene earlier this morning as well, but unable to get a good look at the scene. One of the gas lines have been shut off, but before fire investigators can get a better look around, 2 more gas lines need to be shut down as well. Once that happens, fire marshals will be able to get a better look at the scene in order to tell what has been going on. Again, the fire has been reduced to embers, and mainly all of those remain under the debris. Resources have been released since 4:45 this morning, and this crews expect to be working on the scene throughout the day tomorrow. And as more information becomes available, we will be sure to relay all of that to you. Reporting live here at Full Throttle Saloon for NC1 Today, I'm Monica Davis. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Monica. And hopefully the winds, I guess, are favorable then for them for that fire.
Yeah, the wind shouldn't be too bad for today. But just some devastating news up there in Sturgis. We'll be checking in with Monica throughout the morning as more details become available. So we'll be checking in with her here in just a few minutes as well. But as far as our weather goes, like I was saying, it was hot yesterday. Hot last week. But then this week, Anya, we should be beautiful.
We're looking at
comfortable. We're looking at temperatures in the 70s. Yesterday, we were looking at temperatures in these mid to upper 70s, 78 degrees. Is where we topped out at in Rapid City. And it was a chilly start to the morning. 48 degrees was that low. Average 80, so right around where we should be for this time of year. And then the sun is coming up at 6:23 a.m. The sun is now going down 7:15 p.m. Those current temperatures out there, well, we are seeing some cooler ones. Still seeing some 40s around the hills. 48 in Mount Rushmore. 46 waking up in Deadwood. 45 in Spearfish. 51 in Sturgis. Then we're looking at the lower to mid 50s. As we head east of the Black Hills, 50 in Dupree, 54 in Phillip, 56 there in Interior. Now, as far as our radar goes, we are seeing a little bit of rain this morning. This rain is associated with the front that's going to continue to track off to the east, but they are seeing some flash flood watches and warnings for parts of Minnesota and Iowa this morning. Behind that, for us, we're going to see high pressure build in. So a few clouds this morning, then making way for mostly sunny skies. But later on this afternoon, we are seeing a few showers there in the northern counties, but for the most part today, beautiful, plenty of sunshine. We're talking about temperatures in the 60s and the 70s. Your Tuesday planner is going to look like this: 60 at 9 a.m., 68 by noon, 72 by 3 p.m. Those winds out of the southeast anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Just overall a very, very nice day here in the Black Hills. Anya.
And in other local news this morning, Box Elder police arrested 2 Texas bikers on charges of drunk driving and discharging firearms at the Bellstar Gentlemen's Club. Early Sunday morning, police responding to the Bell Star for reports of unwanted subjects, possibly armed. Officers hearing gunshots and finding Geraldo Belloc of Midland, Texas, responsible. He claimed he was test firing his .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol. Belloc was also found to be intoxicated and in possession of cocaine. Police also arresting Jose Morales of Midland, Texas for a DUI. Both men say they are in town for the Bandito National Run in Rapid City. Police say no one was harmed in this incident. And in national news this morning, Lieutenant Charles Glinowitz was laid to rest Monday. Hundreds of police officers from across the nation attended the funeral. Following the church service, a processional stretched 18 miles to the burial site in Antioch, Illinois. The Fox Lake police officer was shot and killed while pursuing 3 men last week. Police are still searching for the suspects. And coming up on News Center 1 Today, Tracy Potts is in with a look at what's in store on the campaign trail after the Labor Day weekend. And Congress gets back to work on a crowded and controversial agenda. We're back in just 60 seconds. Stay with us.
Introducing the most advanced in adventure technology. Reality at your fingertips.
Get out.
Not virtual, but actual. Get ready to get out. Experience the new outdoor motorsports. Get out.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today, everybody. A few things to talk about early this morning. Here in parts of Minnesota, moving into Iowa, we just saw that they have some rain pushing through associated with a system moving through, so they are seeing some flash flood watches. They did have a flash flood warning there, so that's one of the things going on this morning. And then as we move to the west, here in Wyoming, we still have a red flag warning, so the fire danger is very high here. We're actually coming through Wyoming on Sunday. Winds very strong, very dry, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. So those are the big watches and warnings that are going on. And like I said, that system that's dropping all that rain, well, that's associated with this cold front and this low pressure system here. That's going to continue to slide off to the east, bringing in some severe storms. So severe storms are possible, mostly for the mid-plains, even getting all the way down into the Mississippi Valley for today. Behind this, though, high pressure is going to dominate this. This is moving in from the west. Very, very dry weather out here. That's what's giving the red flag warning there in Wyoming. And then also some cooler temperatures. So mostly sunny skies and cooler temperatures. We're looking at only in the 60s and the 70s. And then as we move forward, moving into Thursday, high pressure continues to dominate here for us. So expect plenty of sunshine over the next 7 days. Now, what does our temperature trend look like? Now, last week I talked about it. You were very hot here. We were in California, had a vacation in California. It was in the 70s there. Here in the Black Hills, though, how about this? 87 on Tuesday, 97 on Wednesday, 96 Thursday, 90 on Friday, and then 89 on Saturday. Now, average for this time of year, 80 degrees, so some very, very warm temperatures. What about this week, though? Well, expect a huge change. How about this? Much more closer to where we should be. 74 on Tuesday, 80 on Wednesday, then we'll be 75 Thursday, 74 Friday, 82 on Saturday. So much, much different, much more pleasant weather going to be moving in for this week. It's going to start to feel a little bit more like fall instead of those summer temperatures we saw last week. As far as your Black Hills area forecast, we'll be at 74 here in Rapid City today, 68 in Custer, 74 in Newcastle, 74 also in Martin. Just get out and enjoy today if you can. It's going to be beautiful. Winds out of the southeast anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Anya.
Well, the fall campaign season is officially underway, and after the picnics and the parades, the candidates are getting down to business, focusing on 2 states, Iowa and New Hampshire. Tracy Potts is in Washington with the latest on Decision 2016.
Just need to run, Joe. Got the sun. You need to run. Well, thank you. Vice President Joe Biden in Pittsburgh, a union town, leaving no question what kind of Democrat he is.
Organize, organize, organize.
In Iowa, Hillary Clinton's working hard to hold on to her lead, talking about raising the minimum wage for workers who earn tips.
That is a recipe for exploitation, particularly of women, and we're going to end that form of wage theft.
In New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders, who's overtaken Clinton's lead there, was the star of the Milford Parade. His focus? Money.
To create an economy that works for all people, not just a handful of billionaires.
Republicans swarmed New Hampshire, downplaying political parties.
Whether we're Republicans, Democrats, or independents, together, the world needs America.
But even here,
I love Joe Biden. He's a good man.
Everyone's wondering, will Joe run? Our latest NBC Marist poll shows if the election were held today in Iowa, Vice President Biden could beat Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton could not. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
Thank you, Tracy. And lawmakers return to Capitol Hill today after their long-month summer recess, and critical issues will demand their immediate attention. For one, the threat of another government shutdown looms. The government runs out of money on September 30th, and approximately $500 million the government provides to Planned Parenthood is just one partisan dispute that will have to be resolved first. Congress must also vote this month on whether to approve or reject the controversial Iran nuclear agreement. The Republican-controlled Congress is likely to pass motions disapproving the deal, but President Obama appears to have enough Democratic votes to veto that move and uphold the agreement. And history will be made later this month when Pope Francis travels to Capitol Hill to address Congress. And closer to home, it's an important week ahead. Governor Dennis Dugard is proclaiming September 7th through the 13th as Suicide Prevention Week here in South Dakota. South Dakota ranks 14th in the nation in its rate of suicide deaths. And suicide is the 9th leading cause of death in the state, with one suicide occurring on average every 12.8 minutes. Suicide occurs across all ages, economic, social, and ethnic boundaries, and is now the 10th leading cause of all deaths in the United States. Suicide specialist Stephanie Dixon, Community Services Director of the Front Porch Coalition, is helping to bring awareness to our area. She is teaching classes this week and invites the community to participate in World Suicide Prevention Day this Thursday. And finally, family and friends, neighbors, and coworkers all joining to recognize another year of working together. Crowds gathering in downtown Rapid City Monday morning for the annual Labor Day Parade, celebrating accomplishments achieved by America's working class. The parade is sponsored by the Rapid City AFL-CIO Council, that's standing for the American Federation of Labor Congress of Industrial Organizations, two labor organizations that merged together on the national level in the 1950s. The president of South Dakota State Federation of Labor talks about why it's important to recognize that organized workers have done to build the foundation for America.
It's important that we stand up today for the middle class and that we stand up for workers in general everywhere, and that's what we're here to do as organized labor.
The Labor Day Parade has been celebrated in Rapid City for over 25 years. And as we go to break, a live look from Sturgis this morning on site of breaking news overnight. We'll check in with Monica Davis live at the scene of a fire at Full Throttle Saloon. Coming up, you're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
At Mid-Continent's Northern Plains Network, we're serious about the data that moves your enterprise, making sure it gets wherever you need it to go. Every single bit, every single byte, every single day. Across our exclusive MEF-certified fiber optic network covering thousands of miles. Self-healing, redundant, and scalable to 4 terabits per second. Seriously, the Northern Plains Network from Mid-Continent Business Solutions. We're serious about data.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the third shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the final days of the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale ends Thursday, September 17th.
Buy smart at iMart Express.
I love being able to buy and wear my glasses the same day. Why would anybody wait 2 weeks?
2 pairs start at $38.71 and 2 pairs with progressive lenses just $76.92.
I got 2 pair with progressive lenses and they were ready before I could finish my lunch.
They have lots of choices at great prices. And oh, my glasses are ready.
Buy smart at iMart Express.
If you run a business, you know that you have to stay focused. The last thing you need to do is worry about your printers, copiers, and fax machines. Ironically, the last thing on your list is the first thing on ours. At A&B Business Solutions, our managed print services will implement a customized program that reduces your printing costs and improves workflow so you can focus on other things. MPS, just another solution from A&B, the company that helps you solve, simplify, and save.
This segment brought to you by the Wig Specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. A chilly start in some areas around the Black Hills. 43 right now as we head off to Hewlett. They have a wind chill of 38 degrees. Clear skies overhead. Seeing those winds out of the south at 8 miles per hour. And then as we head off to Spearfish, temperature still in the 40s this morning, 46. And then we are seeing, once again, those clear skies. So expect this to warm up very quickly as we get later on into the day. We'll see temperatures in the 60s and the 70s. As far as the radar goes, we are seeing a little bit of rain this morning. This is caused by a system continuing to slide off to the east. Here falling in parts of Minnesota and Iowa. Some flash flood watches and warnings are in effect. That's going to continue to slide off east. So some severe weather is possible today, but well off to the east of us. Rapid City, high pressure is going to build in from the west, clearing out the skies. We are seeing a few light rain showers falling this morning here to the north of Rapid City. Those will slowly begin to dissipate as we move later on into the morning. Now, as far as our Futurecast satellite radar goes, so this morning we're seeing mostly clear skies overhead. Here's the cloud cover just off to the east. Now, as we stop it this afternoon, expect plenty of sunshine overhead. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 60s to mid 70s, maybe a few clouds here in the Black Hills, but for the most part, plenty of sunshine. Then for tonight, we're going to be under mostly clear skies. A few more clouds, though, as you head up to the north. You can see mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. Rapid City will keep it clear. That's going to allow our temperatures, though, to get cool. We'll drop it into the 40s. Then once again, plenty of sunshine again for your Wednesday. This is going to be pretty much the same trend as we move throughout the next 7 days. Maybe a very slight chance of some light rain showers on Thursday. But for the most part, really starting today and moving through the next several days, we're going to see plenty of sunshine and temperatures will ride around where we should be, 60s and 70s. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. Today, Rapid City will top out at 74 degrees. Just a beautiful day. Those winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, like I said, it will be a cool evening. We'll drop it down to 49 degrees. Plenty of stars overhead. Winds that once again out of the southeast. That's going to allow our temperatures to warm up just a little bit more for tomorrow. We'll be right around average, 80 in Rapid City for the high, mostly sunny skies. Try to get out and enjoy these temperatures if you're able to, as it's starting to feel just a little bit more like fall out there. 7-day forecast is going to show beautiful weather. We'll be in the 70s on both Thursday and Friday, 75 on Thursday, 74 on Friday, back into the 80s by Saturday and Sunday, so a little bit warmer, 82 Saturday, 85 on Sunday, back down into the 70s, though, starting on Mondays. In the low temperatures, not too bad, but we're starting to see them get a little bit cooler, mostly in the upper 40s to lower 50s. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer, get $25 at Kohl in downtown Rapid City for just $12. This is a big savings of 52%. Anya.
Well, like Louis mentioned, fall is on its way, and that means it's time to start thinking about seeds. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio has more in this edition of Botanical Garden.
Botanical, sponsored by True Green. For all your lawn, tree, and shrub care, along with pine beetle protection, think True Green this spring.
Again, welcome, Botanical Garden. I'm Bob Riggio, with me Joe Hilberry, Master Gardener. Joe, we're going to talk about seeds. I mean, people, they're growing their vegetables. They could remove the seeds and save those for next year to grow tomatoes or beans.
Yeah, a lot of people want to do that, save their seeds and do it, but you got to be really careful or you're not going to get what you think you're planting.
Got it.
So usually the rule of thumb is that if the bees pollinate it, don't save those seeds. If you plant more than one variety, because then they'll cross-pollinate. But if they're pollinated by the wind, like tomatoes and beans, then they're good to go ahead and save the seeds.
Okay, what about hybrids?
Well, hybrids have been bred special, and so you won't get a true one when you use the seeds. And there's another one that a lot of people have been confused about, and this is from a potato. And when the potato flowered, it made this, and so there's full of seeds. It looks like a tomato, and a lot of people think it's a tomato, but it's not. If they plant these seeds, they could grow a potato, but they'd just be little tiny potatoes.
Okay. So if you take the seeds out of a tomato or potato or bean, just lay them out to dry out?
Right, you lay them out and then keep them in a cool spot all winter. Okay. You want to keep them cool, and then next spring you can plant them.
And you can plant them again. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it. All right, join us next week on Botanical Garden.
And coming up, we'll check in once again with Monica Davis live at the scene of breaking news in Sturgis this morning. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hey, there's me.
Buy one, get one free USDA Choice Angus steak tips all day, every day Monday. Buy one, get one free steak tips, wood-fire grill to your specifications. Buy one, get one free for only $15.99 at Shooters Wood-Fire Grill. Taste the wood-fire difference at Shooters, Rapid City.
I'm a fan of this plateau. I'm a fan of things that go.
I'm a fan of all things kitschy. I'm a fan of Lionel Richie.
Hello. I'm a fan of DQ. I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
DQ Bakes.
I'm a fan of warm ciabatta.
I'm a fan of cold and hotter.
Melty snacks on my snack break. I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
New artisan-style sandwiches, snack melts, and desserts. Hot out of the oven and only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
I'm a fan.
Saturday, September 12th at O'Hara Stadium. Don't miss the Black Hills Brawl. Battle for the Homestake Trophy, presented by Nucor. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. as South Dakota Mines plays host to Black Hills State in the 130th meeting of this historic rivalry. Discounted advance tickets are available right now by calling the Hard Rocker ticket office at 394-2351. It's the Division II National Game of the Week, Saturday, September 12th at 6 p.m. at O'Hara Stadium as the Hard Rockers take on the Yellow Jackets.
Miranda Lambert on tour, hotter than ever. Roadside bars and pink guitars. Saturday, September 26th, Rushmore Plaza Civic Center. The record-breaking award winner, bringing the party. Starring Miranda Lambert. Special guest Ray Lynn, plus Claire Dunn and Courtney Cole. Tickets are on sale right now. At the box office, the Silverado, 1-800-GOT-MINE and GotMine.com.
$5 off your choice of hand-trimmed, juicy sirloin, perfectly marbled ribeye. Our finest filet mignon steaks all day, every Sunday. Come in and try the best steak in the hills for $5 off. Shooters Woodfire Grill, 2424 West Main, Rapid City. Come see your local American Family agent, Mike Brewer, for all your insurance needs. Stop in or call today.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today on your Tuesday morning. Well, we check in now with Monica Davis once again, who is live in Sturgis, where the Full Throttle Saloon engulfed in flames early this morning. Monica, what details can you tell us?
Good morning, guys. Well, it's a tragic scene this morning here at the Full Throttle to see it reduced to debris. The main building caught fire around 12:30 this morning, and it is completely gone, and the flames spread to other parts of the venue. Montana and Dakota Utilities did get on scene about 15 minutes ago, and I just received confirmation that the other two gas lines have been turned off, which means that fire investigators will be able to get a closer look to see what caused the fire. Now, the Sturgis Fire Department is still here trying to extinguish the last of those embers. And I just want you to take a look at the scene. Now, there's a lot of debris, and one of the appeals of the Full Throttle was the collection of vintage signs that had been collected over the years, like the Best Western Hotel sign, the old gas companies, and old bridges. If you look at this bridge right over here, it is still burning with a few embers, and the Sturgis Fire Department is still spraying that down as we speak. Some of the signs may be able to be fixed, but they look severely damaged, if not ruined. Now, we were still waiting on details on what caused this fire, but the Sturgis Fire Department does plan on being on scene throughout the day tomorrow. So any information that we receive, we will keep you updated. Reporting live for News Center 1 Today, I'm Monica Davis. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Monica, for that report. It's almost 6:30 on your Tuesday morning. More updates on this breaking news, plus your full weather outlook coming up in the next half hour of News Center 1 Today. Stay with us.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
I am Regional Health because I help our patients get the care they need and deserve.
Our whole team, everybody has the same goal in mind, best care possible, and that's what I try to do.
We know that we've made a huge difference. We've touched their lives and we've touched the future.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
What started out as Girls Club in 1965, Youth and Family Services has grown to become one of the most comprehensive and respected family development programs in western South Dakota. YFS serves more than 11,000 children and their families each year, encouraging them to go beyond the possible and discover their dreams through education, nutrition, advocacy, and prevention services. Find out how you can help support children and families in your community by visiting yfsfoundation.org or call 342-4195.
September 17th, it's a night of comedy and magic on NBC. First, it's master ventriloquist Jeff Dunham unhinged in Hollywood.
Have you ever said anything to your wife that you truly regretted? Oh yeah, will you marry me? I love you.
Then, see how Got Talent winner Matt Franco has reinvented magic in Matt Franco's Got Magic.
Where did my phone go?
Call his phone for a second. Did you feel anything?
Dude, no way. That's crazy. That was impossible.
A special Thursday event, September 17th, 8, 7 Central on NBC.
Coming up on News Center 1 Today, it may look like happy hour at the Four Seasons, but it's just a weekday afternoon at the University of Georgia. Off-campus housing, how new housing is bringing in big bucks for developers. Then, digital forms of learning and students bringing home fewer textbooks have backpack companies remaking the student staple, forcing companies to come up with new innovations. And Hollywood summer movie season may be over, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy those big-budget blockbusters at home. What's new in home video view? September 8th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today.
Oh my goodness, look at that sunrise. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. How about that, Anya,
Those are some vibrant colors, Louis.
Did you see those colors? That was amazing. I don't know, is there any way we could pull that back up? Maybe that's just something that you just want to like...
The weather guy over here getting overzealous.
No, that's just something that you just want to stay at and look at for a while.
It does. And like it's one of those things like a picture doesn't even do it justice.
No, a beautiful sunrise this morning. Hopefully you're waking up. You know, you got that cup of coffee there. Maybe you're able to look outside, see the beautiful sunrise over the Black Hills this morning. Thanks for joining us, Anya. So I was gone all last week. I was on a little bit of a vacation. Well, thanks. How's everything been going back here?
You know, we've been holding the fort down as much as we can without you.
Yeah, I feel a little bit rusty this morning trying to get back.
No,
it's one of those things. It's like after you've been on vacation for so long, you come back. It takes a little while to get back into the groove of things, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, yeah, but
you're doing good. Don't worry.
Thanks. How's everything going? I haven't seen you in a while. You feeling okay? Feeling okay?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Yeah. Can't complain too much.
All right. Well, good. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to be back. Now, I do have a few pictures to
you
show.
Do? Oh,
yeah, I have a few pictures to show because I just wanted to, make people jealous this morning. I guess that's all you can do. And maybe relive it. But how about this? So this was my first time. This is Highway 1. Have you ever driven Highway 1?
Have not.
All right. If you have not driven it, I would suggest putting it on your bucket list because This is pretty much the scene you see the entire way. We drove this from about Monterey down to Pismo Beach there in California, and you're right along the coast there. We actually saw 4 whales.
Oh, really?
4 whales on our drive. They jumping out of the water and
now
swimming
I'm jealous.
around. No, it was just beautiful. Oh, yeah, just a beautiful shot. And then we, of course, you know me, Anya, we did some fishing while we were there, right? Did some fishing. This was a sand perch that we caught right off there just surf fishing. Now, this is a lot of what we caught there. And we did eat that one. That was one of the biggest ones we caught right there, about 18 inches right there, so not too bad.
See, and good thing you learned all those tips from Keith from the Outdoor Campus West.
I know, that's why. Thank you, Keith. Thank you. Keith's helping me out a lot. So, yeah. So just a lot of fun, spent all day on the beach, just really, really beautiful. But now you come back, and it's time to get into, get down to business, right? Get down to business because we are into the school season, right? So what about that bus stop forecast? 57 degrees is where we'll be at heading off to school. 72 as you're coming back, so a light jacket might be a good idea for this morning, but overall you really cannot complain with these temperatures. With the temperatures in the 70s, not bad at all. Recess is definitely going to be a good time today. Then what about your Tuesday planner? 60 by 9 a.m., 68 by noon, 72 by 3 p.m. Those winds out of the southeast, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Plenty of sunshine overhead. I mentioned last week you all were very, very warm. This week it's looking like we'll be seeing those temperatures right around where we should be, maybe even a little bit below average, but 70s, can't complain at all with those.
I really can't. Actually, I love the 70s.
I do
thank
too.
you, Louis. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
that. And the tension is rising on NBC's America's Got Talent. The last 5 spots in next week's finale will be on the line during tonight's live show. Performers trying to keep hopes alive for the $1 million prize.
That's right, and as fans of the show have seen in recent days, trying to predict a winner can be, well, a tough call. Mark Barger has a preview.
Last week, it appeared America's Got Talent had a frontrunner.
How do you say $1 million?
$100,000.
Techno dance group CROA wowed the judges, but apparently not everyone.
Drew Lynch!
America's vote sent the group home the next night.
It depends how America sees it, and you never know until it actually happens.
11 more performers take their shot at the finale tonight. Singers are always in the mix.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't talk. Yeah, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't eat.
But it's the variety of acts that are AGT's hallmark, including one that people have brought up all season.
I wasn't sure if people, are ready for a regurgitator.
It's like nothing we've ever seen before.
And Piff the Magic Dragon is not your run-of-the-mill magician.
Oh, forget that. I don't want it. Dragons don't do sauerkraut. It's a lesson.
And contestants sometimes learn even talent's not enough to win over America.
They have to get the votes by wowing America and stealing America's hearts.
The ones who do tonight stay in the hunt for $1 million next week. Mark Barger, NBC News.
See, now I knew a ventriloquist would make it, Louis. And the last 5 finalists will be revealed tomorrow night. All 10 finalists will be back next week for the season finale.
That's right, and you can catch tonight's live episode right here on News Center 1 at 7 p.m.
That's right, and speaking of some talented people, Louis.
Oh, stop. You don't have to run a story about me.
No.
It's okay.
Simmer down now, it's not you. Here's one, but you might appreciate this one. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos, a AA affiliated of Cincinnati Reds, clinched their division over the weekend.
Okay.
And that gave them some breathing room for some Labor Day antics.
That's right. All right, get this. So manager Pat Kelly gave shortstop Ray Chang a choice. Take the final regular season game off or play all 9 positions against the visiting Mobile Bay Bears, and Chang called his manager's bluff, of course.
The 32-year-old minor league vet started at first in the first, moved to second in the second, and so on. Chang slowly made his way to all 9 positions, including catcher, which he had never played before.
Chang moved to the mound to pitch in the 9th and did so brilliantly, pitching a 1-2-3 inning on just 4 pitches, but his monumental effort couldn't save his team, though. The Blue Wahoos lost 4-2. But that's okay because they had already clinched.
Yeah,
they're already heading off to the playoffs. Pretty cool. All 9 positions in one game.
And he never played the catcher.
Catcher,
right?
nope. And you know what that reminds me of? earlier this year, I don't know if you saw it, but Will Ferrell did something during spring training where he went and he played all 9 positions with different teams as they went around. So, I'm sure he did a lot better than Will Ferrell would have done.
Now, when I played a little softball, I dabbled in it. I did the catcher, and I wasn't very good.
Did you?
Yeah,
I can see you dominating at catcher.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know, because it seems like you're like scrappy, like you just like you wouldn't care. You stand in front of the plate, take a hit.
I had a hard time getting the ball back to the pitcher.
I don't see that. I don't see that. Stop being modest.
The struggle is real.
Stop
it is
being
real.
modest.
Okay. Still to come on News Center 1 today, we'll have a look at what's new in home video entertainment this week. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Let's say you need a quick loan, but you're kind of busy. No problem. Just get out your phone, laptop, or tablet and go to speedycash.com/apply. The SpeedyCash website fits your device so you can manage your account from anywhere. And SpeedyCash.com is a state-licensed direct lender with a U.S.-based call center that can answer any of your questions. So, use your favorite device, go to SpeedyCash.com/apply, or call from anywhere. Convenient loans for busy people like you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
Taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. All these colorful and tasty fruits and veggies are grown right here in South Dakota. When you eat more, you get more. More energy, more vitamins, more minerals, more color, more smiles. So taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. September is Fruit and Veggie Month. Ask for South Dakota grown. More matters.
In 10 minutes, you could walk the dog, make yourself a sandwich, get a cappuccino at Common Sense, change your clothes twice, listen to your favorite song 3 times. Or you can have your oil changed at Quick Lube in about 10 minutes, now offering tire rotations during your oil change. Receive a full 16-point lube and service check, plus a free Super Tunnel car wash that will take, you guessed it, a little less than 10 minutes. Quick Lube is your no-appointment, one-stop oil change and tire rotation shop.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today, everybody. So last night, there was a magnetic storm. It hit the Earth's atmosphere, causing some aurora borealis, some northern lights, plenty of pictures coming all across the country, most of these happening in the north. But here is the aurora. This is taken north of Rapid City. Now, Haley Norman, she always seems to send me in these pictures whenever the northern lights hits. I have not once seen this. This is on my bucket list to see the northern lights. I have not once. I think she's seen every single northern lights that has hit Rapid City since the beginning of time, because she sends me in all these pictures. So Haley, thank you once again for these beautiful pictures. And under the caption that she sent me in, it said, yes, they were this bright. So that is pretty impressive right there. Wish so bad I had been able to see those last night. What about current temperatures? Well, mostly cloudy at the Rapid City Regional Airport, 54 degrees right now, so not too bad. Those winds at the north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. Once again, expect mostly sunny skies as we move throughout the day. Now, as far as the radar goes, we do have a little bit of rain off to the east. That's pushing through Minnesota and Iowa. Behind that, though, high pressure has moved in from the west, clearing out the skies, making way for a very nice day today. We're looking at temperatures mostly in the 60s and the 70s. We do have a few watches and warnings to talk about. So where we just saw all that rain, they do have some flash flood watches, flash flood warning there in the dark green. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. And then as we move over here to on our Futurecast satellite radar, high pressure is actually having a red flag warning, kicking off a red flag warning there in Montana. Some gusty winds and very dry conditions. contributing due to that high pressure. Now here's where that rain is kicking off. That's going to continue to slide off to the east, and we can see this high is going to really just settle in to the Rapid City area. So plenty of sunshine today, plenty of sunshine tomorrow, and then moving into Thursday, maybe a few more clouds kicking off, but we'll see temperatures mostly in the 60s and the 70s. Let's zoom in just a little bit closer to see exactly what we're talking about today. Plenty of sunshine overhead, sunny skies, maybe a few clouds there in the Black Hills and the higher elevations, but for the most part, again, abundant sunshine. Tonight, we're going to see a few more clouds located to the north. Rapid City will be mostly clear. This is going to allow our temperatures to drop down to the 40s, so it will be a cool evening. Then once again, sunny skies for your Wednesday. By Thursday, we'll bring in a few more clouds. A light rain shower or two is possible, but for the most part, we will be staying dry over the next several days. Your Black Hills area forecast is going to show 60s and 70s across the board. Just a beautiful day. Winds out of the southeast anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. 75 in Newcastle, 70 in Spearfish, 74 in Rapid City. We'll be at 69 degrees at Mount Rushmore, 72 in Sturgis, 70 also there in Deadwood. As far as tonight goes, it will be a little bit of a cool evening. 49 degrees will be our low. Winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to allow our temperatures to warm up just a little bit more tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, but right around where we should be. 80 degrees for a high on your Wednesday. 7-day forecast is going to look like this. We'll be at 75 on Thursday, 74 on Friday. By the weekend, a little bit warmer. Looking at temperatures in the lower to mid 80s, 82 Saturday, 85 on Sunday. Back down into the 70s by Monday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get $25 at Kohl in downtown Rapid City for just $12. This is a big savings of 52%. Anya.
Well, Hollywood summer movie season may be over, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy those big budget blockbusters at home. This week, digital downloaders can keep company with a herd of superheroes. Here's Raphael Seth with a look at what's new in home video view.
This is how you end.
James Spader puts superheroes on his blacklist in The Avengers: Age of Ultron. The NBC star is the voice of an ultra-intelligent robot whose prime directive is to protect the world. And it doesn't take him long to figure out that the best way to do that is to eliminate all the people. The Avengers: Age of Ultron is out on iTunes this week.
Why don't we put the kids to bed upstairs and continue down here?
Grown-ups have a sleepover in The Overnight. This indie film brings Adam Scott and Taylor Schilling into the home of Jason Schwartzman, a guy they just met and who has some pretty liberal thoughts about self-expression and relationships.
I want Islamabad.
Claire Danes applies for a new job in season 4 of Homeland. This award-winning drama finds the agent taking a station chief job, but the position comes with some dangerous trade-offs, including one that could put mentor Mandy Patinkin's life in jeopardy.
All I remember was people with stuff.
The lights go out in the city that never sleeps in American Experience Blackout. This PBS documentary examines the infamous New York blackout of 1977, when a city already strained by unemployment, crime, and sweltering temperatures was plunged into total darkness. That's the video view. Raphael Seth, NBC News.
And America definitely went back to the movies this summer. According to box office data firm Rentrack, this summer's movie season will be the second best ever. Rentrack says that when all the ticket sales are counted through this Labor Day weekend, Hollywood will have racked up about $4.4 billion in North America. That's second only to the record summer of 2013. And still to come on News Center 1 today, another check on the remains of a fire that burned the Full Throttle Saloon. Monica Davis is live this morning. We'll be right back.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the third shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the final days of the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale ends Thursday, September 17th.
Welcome to High Country Guest Ranch,
where Western and Native American cultures unite.
Spacious log homes and camping cabins wait your arrival in the heart of the beautiful Black Hills. Close to Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, it is the perfect place for your Black Hills vacation. The High Country Outdoor Theater is the summer home of Brûlée, the #1 Native American show in the country. The popular Circle B Chuck Wagon is serving up tasty cowboy dinners and Western harmonies. Come on out for an afternoon trail ride, an evening show, or spend the weekend with us. We'd love to have you.
As your neighborhood changes with the seasons, so do your driving needs. In a new Ford with intelligent all-wheel drive, the possibilities are endless. Suddenly, rush hour doesn't seem so bad. Getting your hands dirty is no big deal. And you get the gym all to yourself. When you have a Ford with intelligent all-wheel drive and great gas mileage, your neighborhood gets a whole lot bigger. Expand your neighborhood in a new 2016 Ford Fusion with intelligent all-wheel drive for just $199 a month. Visit your local Ford store today.
Pete Lean & Sons is dedicated to our employees, customers, community, and families.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. If you're just now joining us, it's a tragic scene here at the Full Throttle Saloon where it has been reduced to embers. A fire beginning at 12:30 this morning has left the main building no longer standing, and flames spread to other parts of the venue as well. Multiple fire departments responded to the scene this morning, including the Sturgis and Vale Volunteer Fire Departments, along with the Fort Meade and Piedmont Fire Departments. Sturgis Fire Chief Tom Trigg says there are no theories on how the fire got started, and it will be a continuing investigation. Gas companies arrived on scene about a half hour ago and were able to turn off all 3 gas lines, which means that fire chiefs will be able to get on scene and have a closer look at what may have caused this fire. Now, if you look behind me, most of this has been reduced to debris, which embers are still burning right under there. Now, one of the appeals of this Full Throttle Saloon was the vintage signs, and if you can see, most of those are damaged, probably beyond repair, but you never know if they can be repaired or not. Some of these bridges, as you can see, one off to the right, still has a few embers burning, and the Sturgis Fire Department is still working to put those out. I spoke with a man earlier who said that he saw one of the first pillars be put down here at the Full Throttle 17 years ago, and he said there are no words to say what is going on with this fire. Now, the Sturgis Fire Department does believe that they will be working on this scene throughout the day tomorrow, and hopefully we will have more details to report to you, but up until that point, we will keep you updated until we learn more. Reporting live here at the Full Throttle Saloon for News Center 1 Today, I'm Monica Davis. We'll get back to you right after this break.
Do you have a hard time with decisions? Is your favorite color all the colors mixed together? When you take multiple choice tests, do you just fill in all the above for every answer? Because who even really knows? Then Arby's new sliders are for you. 5 fun sandwiches for $1.29 each. Arby's, we have the meats.
In 10 minutes, you could walk the dog, make yourself a sandwich, get a cappuccino at Common Sense, change your clothes twice, listen to your favorite song 3 times. Or you can have your oil changed at Quick Lube in about 10 minutes, now offering tire rotations during your oil change. Receive a full 16-point lube and service check, plus a free Super Tunnel car wash that will take, you guessed it, a little less than 10 minutes. Quick Lube is your no-appointment, one-stop oil change and tire rotation shop.
Play track 1. Built by all of us. For all of us. The next Harley-Davidson motorcycles.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm an engineering student in Rapid City, and I love my church.
Hi, we're Dave and Donna Needham.
We work at Rapid City Regional Hospital,
and we love our church. I'm Bob. I'm a partner at the Firehouse Brewing Company, and I love my church.
Our mission is simple. We want to show people who Jesus is. My name is David, and I'm the lead pastor of Fountain Springs Community Church, and I love my church.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Here's a look at consumer headlines for your Tuesday morning. As the times change, backpack makers are having to change too. Digital forms of learning and students bringing home fewer textbooks have backpack makers rethinking the student staple. The backpack business in the U.S. is a $2.7 billion industry, but growth in sales is slowing. They were up 9% 5 years ago, but are expected to rise less than 4% this year. And it's forcing companies to come up with new innovations. And staying on campus, what food do college students order most in comparison to non-students? There it is, you're looking at it. It's frozen yogurt. Grubhub recently looked into its ordering data and found college students are 162% more likely to order frozen yogurt than the general population. Waffle fries were second on the list, followed by chicken souvlaki pita, chocolate chip brownies, and hibachi chicken. All sounds good to me. And finally, it's a far cry from the college dorm. New tricked-out student housing is bringing in big bucks for developers. Diane Olick has more.
It may look like happy hour at the Four Seasons, but it's just a weekday afternoon at the University of Georgia, off-campus housing.
My parents call this Shangri-La.
The Standard, developed by Athens-based Landmark Properties, is aptly named because apparently this is what students today demand. The resort-style pool, fitness center, racquetball, sauna, game room, private study lounges, and granite-laden apartment suites that would balk at the very idea of cinder block walls. Developers say the most expensive suites actually lease up the fastest.
We're going to be catering more to the probably 10% or so of our unit types, making them super premium, offering larger square footage, more amenities for those residents, maybe two-story rooftop townhomes with private rooftop patios.
How do students pay for all this? Prices actually aren't much higher than on campus, where costs have been soaring. Developers charge by the bed, not the unit, and they target big public schools which have lower tuitions.
And then there is the foreign factor. As millennials age out of their college years, foreign student enrollment is climbing and more than making up the demand. Foreign students tend to favor all these amenities.
Landmark is taking its Standard brand across the nation, growing footprint and profit. Demand is strong and parents' pockets are deeper than you might think.
If it's $1,000 more a semester, say, it I think is worth it compared to the competition is going to be older, dilapidated, in many cases, in many markets, unsafe product. It's not sprinklered, it's not up to code.
Of course, the thing about the Shangri-La is, what's going to happen when you get out in the real world and y'all can't afford all this?
That's what my dad's been telling me when I moved in. It's going to be a downgrade after college for sure. So.
It quickly turns into paradise lost.
All right, and another quick check on the weather with meteorologist Louis Dortch.
All right, thank you, Anya. And as far as our weather goes, well, what we are tracking is also a tropical storm that we are tracking this morning. Actually, a hurricane. This is off of the west coast now. Maybe you've heard talks of El Nino. That's given them, well, some better chances of some hurricanes off the Pacific. That's just warmer waters off the Pacific. So what we're looking at here is Hurricane Linda, currently 90 miles per hour, moving north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. So it's continuing to make its way off to the northwest. So it is looking like it's going to miss the west coast of the United States. Now, California definitely needs the rain, but it's looking like the heaviest is going to continue to make its way off to the northwest, probably not going to affect the California coast. Now, it looks like they will actually be staying or getting a little dry and a little bit warmer, which isn't going to help the drought out there. And that's all due to the jet stream. So let's go to the upper air map. Here's the cooler temperatures. We see this dip in the jet stream. That's bringing in the cooler air from Canada. The hotter air is located to the south. Now, as we move this forward, how about this big ridge that forms out here to the west? This big ridge with the jet stream, that's going to bring in warmer temperatures and also much drier air. So this isn't going to help the California drought or the West Coast drought at all. As we move to the east, though, the cooler temperatures still going to be diving in. That's why we're looking at temperatures mostly in the 60s, in the 70s, maybe hit the lower 80s, but overall not too bad. And then as we move into next week, pretty much we're going to continue to see these temperatures right around where we should be, average anywhere from 70s, lower 70s to mid 70s. Looks like the cooler air will be kept to the north of this jet stream as it'll kind of provide a barrier for us here in the Black Hills. What about our futurecast temperatures? Well, let's stop this later on this afternoon at 3 p.m. We're looking at, well, very nice weather around the hills. We'll be at 71 by 3 in Rapid City, 67 at Pactola, 66 in Mount Rushmore, 62 there in Deerfield. A little bit warmer as we head into the northern counties, but still temperatures below normal today. Not bad at all. 72 in Bison, 72 in Lemon. Heading out into the prairies once again, looking at a lot of 70, 72 in Interior, 72 in Phillip, 73 in Midland, and then a little bit closer here, 72 Hot Springs. In the higher elevations, that's where we're going to see the 60s. So 69 Wind Cave, 66 Custer, 65 Jewel Cave, just 66 there at Mount Rushmore. Your Tuesday planner is going to look like this: 60 by 9 a.m., 68 by noon, 72 by 3 p.m. Mostly sunny skies overhead with those winds out of the southeast anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Try to get out and enjoy these temperatures today if you can, because once again, it's starting to feel like fall out there. My favorite time of year. Now we'll take one final look at that 7-day forecast coming up after the break. A little bit of a warm up by the weekend. You're watching News Center 1 today. We'll be right back.
The internet should be invisible to your business. You don't need to worry about the 30,000 miles of underground fiber optic cable making up SDN's vast network. It's always there, running through the heart of your business, connecting you to the ideas and people that matter most. SDN Communications. Enjoy the uptime.
Make cleanup easier with Shop Vac and Menards. This 12-gallon stainless steel model has a powerful 6.5 peak horsepower motor, onboard tool storage, and cart, and conveniently rolls to any mess. Only $99. Rely on Coleman for your water removal needs. This 1/6 horsepower utility pump is perfect for transferring water, such as removing water from window wells, just $68. And this 1/3 horsepower sump pump is cast iron and pumps up to 3,600 gallons an hour, $99.
Save big money at Menards.
Corey's Tire Factory Auto Service Centers don't make tires, but they do buy tires factory direct to save you money. Top brands like Goodyear, Michelin, and Bridgestone. And they service what you drive. You see, Corey's Tire Factory is locally owned, so there's no corporate fine print. Trust what you love to Corey's Tire Factory to fix those squeaks, leaks, clicks, clacks, lines, or whines the first time, every time. Guaranteed. Need tires or service? Go to Corey's Tire Factory, 1036 Campbell Street, Rapid City, and 1909 Fifth Avenue in Belle Fourche.
Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and here's the people.
I'm Pastor David.
And I'm Pastor Becky.
We are the pastors at Calvary Lutheran. Come, check us out.
And join us to love, serve, and be the people of God.
Good morning. Coming up from a new look Studio 1A, the new hints being dropped by Vice President Joe Biden about a possible presidential run.
Plus, on a special Rawson Reports, we're taking you inside what's being called the safest school in America, the high-tech tools in place to protect kids and whether they should be in your child's classroom.
Got those stories in a parade of stars from music, movies, and sports. Sam Smith shares some very big news.
Richard Gere opens up about going homeless for his new project.
And golfer Jordan Spieth gives me some pointers when we see you here on a Tuesday morning here on Today.
All right, thank you very much, Today Show crew. And the world's most famous feline made a special guest appearance before an Arizona Diamondbacks game on Monday.
That's right. Labor Day was also Grumpy Cat Day. If you didn't know that, it was. In Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona.
So cute. The surly-looking kitty turned internet meme was honored during a game against the San Francisco Giants with her own jersey, a meet and greet with her adoring fans, and of course the ceremonial first pitch
happy.
where she needed some help from her handlers.
But in true grumpy cat fashion, she did not seem the least bit impressed by all the attention. No, it didn't. Did not look very happy out there, Anya.
Not crack a smile at all. Look how big that jersey.
Wasn't having it. Now, are you a cat person or a dog person?
Well, I'm a dog person, but I like cats too.
You like
I love all animals.
Yeah, I know. I love just the look that cats give you. Like, I love dogs.
Cats don't care about.
Yeah, there's something about cats, just the attitude that they're like, I don't care about you.
No.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I
like that.
I'll rub up on you when I want to.
Exactly.
That's
I like
how they are.
And then the Today Show, just right there, they said there's some big news from Sam Smith. I know what that news is, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, snap. Look at you.
I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it.
First day back, and he knows it all.
I know. I keep up to date with all the goings on, even on vacation.
There you go.
Even on vacation. As far as that weather goes, I said it's going to be beautiful today. Tonight, a little bit cooler, 49 degrees will be our low, mostly clear, plenty of stars. Overhead winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer than what we saw today, but still right at where we should be. Average high 80 degrees. Tomorrow we'll top out at 80 degrees, mostly sunny. Those winds out of the west, 5 to 10. We're going to see temperatures once again in the 70s on both Thursday and Friday. 75 Thursday, 74 on Friday. We'll be in the 80s on Saturday and Sunday. Get out and enjoy these temperatures if you can. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday morning, everyone. I hope you have the great rest of your day.
That's right, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.